crazy that you ended up so quickly in that circle.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking, man. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. It's what drove me to drugs.
The pressure?
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm going to either kill myself or I'm going to do some drugs. And I don't want to live, so.
Why do you think you thought about killing yourself versus celebrating what you were doing? Was the pressure of trying to make another one?
Okay. I didn't like that I had money and success and I had made it, and everybody I had ever met in my life, good people, weren't able to experience the same, and I wasn't able to truly enjoy my success. Even though I worked hard for it, it bothered me that I had just had so much and my friends didn't.
Right.
And it was hard for me to enjoy it. I'm getting emotional about it. It was hard for me to enjoy it. And that's truthfully, it didn't seem fair. And so, yeah, it didn't seem fair. And the fame didn't seem fair. I'm not saying I didn't work hard, but like I don't know. I'm not saying I didn't earn it, but it just didn't seem fair.
Did you have someone that you could talk to back then that sort of understood?
No.
And I mean someone who experienced the fame, who could give you advice.
No, and that was the thing, because I didn't want to disturb Pat or Emil. They were really concerned about me, the both of them. It would always be an emotional thing. Emil, I remember he was at my house one day, and he was really worried. It was an emotional thing. It's just you know, when you see that you're disturbing people, because I did my shit alone, you know, like I wasn't like the type of like person that did drugs that came and fucked your shit up, you know, like I was like considerate. I was a considerate little addict for a time, you know. I was like, I didn't want people to know. I had tricks of hiding it. It was wild, man, because I just was trying to maintain. I wasn't trying to be cool. I wasn't proud of it. My two uncles were crackheads, you know, coming up. I had to see that shit.
Right.
So, you know, I remember watching my mom corner my uncle. He came to the house loaded one time. I was like maybe 6 or 7, and she cornered him in a room. I couldn't really make out much, but I remember her saying, "Nigga, if you ever come over here again, you know, like this, I'll fucking kill you." Along those lines, you know. And they were good men, but I saw drugs destroy them. So for me, I always told myself, oh, I'll never smoke cigarettes. Started smoking Newports. Oh man, I'll never do drugs. I'll never sniff anything up my fucking nose but fucking nasal necks. Started doing coke. So there was a guilt I was building. And then me and my mom are so tight. She's like my best friend. It's like, you just start to build these things internally. So yeah, I could have spoke to someone, but it's like all I'm really doing is just disturbing their peace. There's a blessing going on. Let's focus on the blessing. Whatever we got to do to keep that going. Mm-hmm. And so that's what it was. And then it was rock and roll, and then I liked it. That was the second part. It's like I became invincible. And the Rager character was a real thing, you know. And in not being able to talk to another human alive that really got what I was dealing with, I became obsessed with, you know, all the greats that could have possibly been dealing with the same thing psychologically, you know. And then I dove into Morrison and Hendrix and then Kurt early on and got obsessed. And then I was like, these are my heroes. They understand me. And if I die this way, then this is destiny. And so I really like, I really didn't give a shit. I remember on my 27th birthday, at the stroke of midnight, I wasn't even like happy. It was like I was trying to like celebrate, but I was just like, whew. Maybe on the 28th I'll be like, woo! And like I remember on the 28th I was just like, yeah, woo! You know, like if it happens then it was just by some weird design and I'm not a part of some fucking twisted thing. But like it was, you know, I didn't even know to what magnitude I would have success. So when it became such a big thing, I was just so blessed, so happy. And, you know, I didn't know if I would even have a budget to do a second album and tell my story. So when it came time to do Speeding Bullet to Heaven, I mean, not Speeding Bullet to Heaven, sorry, which I say Speeding Bullet to Heaven because I wrote a lot of songs on that album that focused on my mindset in that time.
Right.
So certain songs that just I didn't get a chance to express, just a lot of anger that I was able to get out on that album, screaming and playing guitar. But Mr. Rager, when I had got arrested and shit, and I got off the shit, I got in a clear headspace where I was like, okay, you know, I have a job here, and people give a fuck about me. Because when I got arrested, I saw that like people cared, you know, and I was like, oh shit, you know, like people give a fuck. And then my family, then my daughter. So it's like it was a culmination of things, and it was this turnaround that led me to finish the album. And then, so that's what I'm saying, man. I didn't even know I would have WZRD, Indica, all this shit, man. And to me, even the it's just, when we was doing shows for $5,000, I thought I made it.
Right.
I was like, nigga, are you sure? Dennis, are you sure? Man, they said they're gonna give you $5,000 to do a 30-minute set. What? And just me? Yes. Man, that's fucking crazy. We coming from zero, the negative. We just appreciated it. It was like, man, we made something from nothing, from out of the thin air. And people care. We just, I don't know, just the Ohio in me, I don't know. But we just, even to this day, it's still a blessing. I appreciate it all to be at this point where we could say we got 8 albums. Who knew?